Alright, back again. Tour part 4. Been busy building houses. Lots of mansions going in. And other houses. Both large and small. And ginormous. So, since the last one, I did these ones across the street. Did that big one over there. This is a new one. Kind of small. It's got itself a nice little kitchen nook. Just a 2-story. This time, another bedroom. Does have a nice little balcony though, overlooking the street. Got its own little garden. This looks pretty cool. Alright, so did that one. I really like how these lights, just give this a grand aspect of just going on forever and ever and ever. So this whole right-hand side is one giant mansion. Oh, there it is. Looking pretty cool. Big grand front entrance. To either side here is going to be a house. So there'll be 2 more houses to go in yet. Let's go inside. Big grand entranceway with a staircase. Open concept out here. We got a big hearth. Played around with the chandeliers too. Like how those came out. I like the grand hearth. Just looks so epic. And then a nice kitchen. I did a lot of hearths in these recent builds. And with those hearths, I built chimneys for them. So it's kind of nice. Some more kitchen and storage for the kitchen. I built these walls down here with adamant on the first layer, and then I lined them on the outside with granite. So like this is an adamant archway sandwiched between 2 granite archways to give it that, I guess that flair. It gives it a little more 3-dimensional look because it bumps it out, and you can kind of trim it out a little bit better from there, and gives it more detailed, more finished work. So I did that with quite a few of the doorways in here. Also downstairs, there's lots of rubble, something that seems to have popped up since that latest update. Not sure why, but these guys got a nice little library. Those are the histories of their peoples, another knowledge, craft and skill, and deeds of daring and of valor. And then their treasure room with all their family heirlooms. Nothing crazy fancy, but it does look kind of nice. And that door there just leads to the back of the dining hall again. So, run up here. This other thing I did, because I built that first layer with the adamant, I was able to bump things out and give these, like I said, more 3-dimensional walls. So it allowed like little niches to put paneling on that's really fancy, or to have statues, pottery hanging on it. Background to this area again. This is kind of nice. I like this open look. You can just look down over the rest of the house down below. Got a little sitting room with a fireplace. Maybe play some chess. Now chessboard, that would be really cool. Dwarven chessboard to put on that table. That would be fun. There's one for you, devs. And another nice little room. Don't have all the armor sets put in here yet, but getting there. We're getting there. And this would be the master bedroom, another sitting area. bed on a raised platform. Big chandelier. So I took a smaller post, stuck it up in the ceiling, and then went from there. That was kind of fun. I opted, instead of doing the plain posts, I did the, I think that was the top posts. Let me see. Yes, wood post crown. So I used the crown posts, put them on top. I just like the metal texture to it. And then just another little foyer. Another bedroom with its own hearth. I did a lot of playing around with the different hearth designs. You know, general basic designs are the same. You know, use wood or big adamant archways to get that depth to sink a fireplace into. But then as far as posts and beams across and things, I've done some with wood, some with more wood, some with less wood, some with stone. I actually haven't done any with stone across. I've done it with granite, but not stone. That could be an interesting to play with too. Yeah, so then we come in here. Grand hearth with all the chandeliers, looking pretty cool. The big wooden beams. I like how the beams came out. That was nice. Being able to do that. Alright, so that's the large mansion. Now we've got the extra large one. This one took a lot of inspiration from Moria and the big vaulted ceilinged halls in the upper halls. This has got its own chandelier too. I've used the large beam for that. Thought that would look better instead of a little something spindly. So put that in. It's got little side rooms. So here's a nice little meeting room for if you got a business meeting of some kind. And then we got halls. We got bedroom. Maybe this is a guest room. And then we got feasting hall back here in the back end. They got their treasure room with all their knickknacks and heirlooms. And of course a kitchen. Gotta have a kitchen. So I went with the upper cupboards this time in this one. More counter space because I had the room. Cookbooks. I don't know, maybe this mansion should have more cookbooks than just that. But. And then coming around this side, we got a nice vaulted ceiling again. Hall of Ancestors. This looks pretty cool. Look backwards on it. Just looks nice. It's got a balcony open into the upstairs. Second floor. This one here is just a storage room. Nothing crazy, just storage. I know it used up a lot of space in here, but I really like how this vaulted ceiling came out. The big hall, big walls with the pillars that are tucked close to the wall, but not like recessed into or sunk into them. It just looks sharp. Like I said, overlooks the hall below. It's looking pretty cool. On the opposite side is another library. So we've got lots of bookshelves and things. Pretty much most houses have got some somewhere. And then cupboards and whatnot. Desks. And then the family's bedrooms. So this was kind of tricky up here because of the way the ceilings came down to meet everything else. So lots of stuff here. Gonna recess some fireplaces in and hearths wherever I could get them. is the master bedroom. Really like how this fireplace came out. Played around with this some more, like I said. But I'm really liking the fanciness of this one compared to some of the others. And one more. Oh, this one I did a little differently. I stuck the little corner arches like this, ornate crowns, underneath the beam instead of on top of the beam. And that looks pretty cool too. I like that one. So that's pretty much it for this area. It's a staircase that comes down to the back end. Back part of the building with all the seating. Not sure what I think about this table yet. I don't know. Once again, the way the general layout of the building came out, you know, in order to keep some things relatively square, meant that some things just were off. And so, like, it would have been nice if the staircase were in direct line with the hearth, but that was really hard to accomplish when that was where there was a big recess to do that hearth. That one didn't get a fireplace. That was just hard to do without completely taking over space from the room upstairs. Well, there we have it. Part 4. And because of all the stalactites hanging down everywhere, I just kind of had to run with them and kind of build around them. This room here is probably like the most square out of all of them, just because of what I had to work with, and then just kind of built out the other rooms off to the sides and the edges as inspiration struck as I was looking at what was left of those areas and spaces available. But yeah, looks pretty cool. Kind of pleased with this one. Alrighty, so if you guys like it, please subscribe. Let me know what you'd like to see next. Got any cool ideas for a build? These are my next ones right here. Then I gotta link this area up to the rest of Dwarf. There's a big empty cavern like that one back there was. So I gotta link things up. This has been Delving Dwarf. Catch you later.